guys, it's TEW2016 Maxwell here yet again with another episode of TNA Making an Impact. Today is number 78 as we're on the road to Destination X, the big opportunity we're going to give to our X Division athletes. On that occasion, they'll get some marquee matchups there, and of course we'll have some incredible matches from the rest of our divisions as we go along. So we'll kick on with a decent show here today. 17 segments, trying to promote a lot of our lower card in this episode. Because I know we've had a lot of long matches, but today it seems like the long matches really just come from the X Division, our main event, and a star-studded tag team match that we have as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I say we're a few weeks out to the pay-per-view. I believe it is 2 or 3. We'll just double check. Yep, 2 weeks out, so another 2 episodes of Impact as we look to build up a good card. But here we go. TNA Making an Impact, episode 78. So we are in the New York One Center War Memorial, I believe that is, and 7,828 in attendance. And we start the show with our 2 of our major feuds going into Destination X, the battle between 2 champions and the battle between AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. So we start the show, AJ Styles will come out, he starts running his mouth. This leads to Chris Jericho coming out, and then it leads to Shibata saying their feud does not matter. Even if one of those men does win and becomes the number 1 contender, they're merely going to get their ass handed to them by Shibata when he defeats Fergal Devitt to become a double champion. So a B plus 87 is a good segment to start the show. It got the show off to a strong start. It got the crowd hot as well. Both storylines advance, with the Jericho one getting some heat. A couple of negatives there, mostly for the announced team of TNA and Lenny Leonard, and the low heat in the Y2 AJ storyline. We start our show with some X Division action. Obviously we have to showcase this division to make it look good, and these are 6 of the guys that will be in contention for the championship match at Destination X. And it was a decent match up, and it saw the team of Trevor Lee, Arhennis and TJ Perkins defeating DJ Zuma Ion, Ricochet and Jay Lethal in 9:34, when TJ Perkins defeated Ricochet, who's come back down to the division with a running single leg high knee strike, or Kinshasa. Jay Lethal head and shoulders above everyone else. DJ Zuma Ion was the weak link. But overall, C plus 66 good. A mixture of performances there. You can see it was Lethal as the more outstanding athlete. Ricochet with a decent bit of overness with TJ Perkins. Other side of the spectrum, you've got the likes of DJ Zuma Ion and Trevor Lee. So I think we've done well there, putting Perkins over Ricochet. Hopefully that can make our champion look a bit more of a threat. A few negatives have to be expected. Morale issues and poor momentum from folk who aren't quite over. But overall, very happy with that opener. And we finish the match. Perkins again gets the victory, but Jay Lethal, per last episode, decides he wants to chase off TJ Perkins. He wants the champ, and he's going to do anything he can to get his hands on TJ Perkins. So C63, TJ is getting better at his gimmick, and it's been a good return for the X Division champion. Next up, we've got a little hype video for Mac and Moose, giving them a little chance on television again. E26. Their matchup was a D-39 as they defeat the Tribunal in 256 when Bully Mac pinned Vasil Baraka with a chocolate thunderbomb. Match rating's okay, we're building them up. Again, their in-ring performance leaves a lot to be desired, but you hope that improves over time. No skill improvements. And again, the few negatives for Barandax there and Moose. So they're the 2 that really are struggling with the likes of Psychology. And again, the crowd are not really on their side. They're not happy with what they're seeing. They're getting a negative crowd reaction. But hopefully we'll build Moose up continually over time. Next up, another promo from the other act we're trying to get over with the crowd, which is the wrestler Jesse. Of course, him paired up with Liviana. Have a little promo again, building up his character. So a D-40. The rebuild of Jesse Goddard's. And Jesse took on Eli Drake. They didn't really click in this match. It cooled the crowd a little. But I feel like these are the people that Jesse needs to get victories over before we can elevate him any higher. But a D-37. Jesse improving in performance skills. And yet again, a negative crowd reaction seems to be the only negative there. For Jesse's side, penalised for the worker chemistry and morale of Eli Drake, but slowly but surely, we're starting to turn Jesse Goddert's around here. Next up, we have Stu Barrett, and he said, alright, it's cool, Samoa Joe's had his chance. Samoa Joe wants a piece of him. He'll finally give him that matchup again at Destination X. No running, no hiding. He's going to man up. He's going to face Samoa Joe, and he's going to take Samoa Joe back out of TNA and send him back to NXT. So a good promo there, a C+69. It does lose heat in the storyline, but it's a little turnaround of events showing that Barrett's not scared of Samoa Joe, and he's going to face his match and his destiny at the pay-per-view coming up soon. Next up, an extremely short matchup. We had Abyss defeat Spud in 5:28 with a black hole slam. Simple matchup here, making the monster look dominant after obviously turning on Crazy Steve. C-54 was an awkward bout, but again, it wasn't meant to be pretty. It was just meant to be sheer destruction from the monster. And after the matchup, he says to Matt Hardy, basically, he's fed up of the Hardys, both Matt Hardy and Jeff. Crazy Steve was basically just a letdown. Going forward, he is warning them that they have to meet their doomsday. So, Abyss does have someone in mind, someone by the name of Doomsday, but who exactly is going to be Doomsday? This remains to be seen going forward. So, C64, if you get any guesses, let me know who you think Doomsday possibly could be. Next up, we've got Britannia Knight coming down in commentary to basically watch the next matchup. It is one of our women's matchups or knockout matches of the day, and that is a D+52 as she scouts potential future opposition. And that match was a match between Becky Knox and Jade and Sienna and Rosemary, and it had decent wrestling but not much heat, and it saw Becky Knox and Jade defeat the team of Sienna and the TNA Knockouts champion Rosemary in 11:53 when Becky Knox defeated Rosemary by pinfall. So a C-55 is pretty good. Some okay ratings in there. The storyline gains a bit of heat. And it makes you wonder who exactly was Britannia Knight scouting there. And with that win over Rosemary, does that give Becky Knox a chance in becoming a future Knockouts champion? A few negatives in there. The low heat of the storyline is Jade's gimmick. But overall, happy for a division that continues to grow and grow. Next up, backstage, we have a bit of a confrontation between Adam Cole and Bram. Basically, Bram is walking around, Adam Cole just makes a comment, and Bram basically, calls Adam Cole out on it, and they go ready to scrap, but they are blocked by agents and referees round. So a bit of a teaser of a feud here between Adam Cole and Bram. As I say, just a little word there said by Adam Cole that Bram took offence to. So B+87, the segment deserved better announcing. It got the crowd hotter, so hopefully we're onto something here. We then had a fatal 4-way elimination match for the tag team championships, and it was a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, and it saw the champs Brian Cage and Mike Bennett defend the championships and defeat the BC Phoenix and Rey Mysterio and the American Wolves. First out was Phoenix and Mysterio, then it was the Wolves, and then it was the BC. The team of Cage and Bennett make the third defence of the tag team championships. A lot of good performances in there. Weakest performance, it seems, was Phoenix with the 50, but a solid B80 rating. Continues the tag team division storyline as people start to begin and wonder who can actually challenge this great team we've got of Mike Bennett and Brian Cage. A lot of negatives in there, obviously consistencies, momentum, but fair enough, I'm quite happy with that as our tag division continues to heat up. Next up, we've basically got a little backstage segment. It's heading towards our main event, and it's just really AJ Styles just asking, is Shibata on his side tonight? Is Shibata going to, not just walk out on his opponent, and are they basically going to take out the champion Fergal Devitt and Chris Jericho? So a solid A93, as these two say they're going to be watching each other's backs. Jericho then helps have promo. He says, basically, AJ, He may be teaming with Shibata tonight, but rest assured, Jericho and Devitt are going to beat him tonight. Jericho is then going to defeat AJ Styles. He's going to become the #1 contender, and he's going to become the champion. So drink it in, man. The gift of Jericho is ready for a main event match, which didn't actually do as well as I thought it would, which I'm quite disappointed at. It was an exceptional matchup, and it saw the team of Shibata and AJ defeat Chris Jericho and Devitt in 1801 when Shibata defeated Jericho by pinfall. B-77 could have been a lot better. Devitt carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. The match deserved better announcing, which may have hampered the matchup. Good performance there from Devitt at 90. Jericho and Shibata doing okay in the 70s. AJ Styles an 81 performance. So I believe the declining physical ability may be hurting those two athletes as well. Two storylines advance. No skill improvements, but Shibata continues this a great run of form and great run of momentum. Possibly could Shibata be about to become a double champion. Overall, a B80 rating, and our show increases our popularity within 23 regions. So we've done well there. We're certainly on our road to national. I would like to believe that will happen before we get to Bound for Glory. Let's have a look here. NXT re-signed Jason Jordan. Retirement for Matt Anoa'i. And they struck gold to the show, so that's good to see. Spud's unhappy and some victories. 5.67 is probably the highest TV rating we've had, and 6k for our drug testing. Overall, another good show. A lot of negative issues here. I do feel we're just going to release a lot of these people when their contracts are up. As I say, we've got a few expiring. Sutter's going to go. Lashley's, despite having good overness, I don't really need him, so he's probably going to go. Crazy Steve, we'll see what happens. Might keep Bobby Roode. Velvet Sky will go. Tigre will probably go. MVP as well. A lot of these people were looking to probably release. Eli Drake as well in a couple of months. So a couple of people that could be going very soon. And if you had an eagle eye, you might have seen who Doomsday was there. But yeah, we're looking good. Size-wise, can't argue. Every area in the United States over 60 now. It's getting those 60s and 63s to that 65 level. And then it's working on our other regions and growing our popularity elsewhere. Apart from that, that's the end of the show for today, guys. Any comments on the show, any likes and subscriptions are deeply appreciated. Any predictions for the card going forward at the pay-per-view, let me know what you think. Who do you feel Doomsday is? Did anybody get the little hint there of who it possibly would have been? But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to get involved in TW, you can. The game is available on the Grey Dogs software website. You can get the game on a demo for free, or you can purchase the game. I think it is around about 20 quid, 20 to 25 quid, with the exchange rates going at the moment. But apart from that, guys, you can get information on the game. You can get skins, mods, you name it on the forums there. And you also get a lot of support and help, and you can see a lot more of YouTubers' content on the Fantasy Bookers subreddit. So thanks always for watching, guys. Deeply appreciated. See you next time for the next episode of TNA Making an Impact. Bye bye.